You see, I interrupted my stream just for you there, Laura, and it turned the music off. 2020 is off to a streaming start, thank you, Fred. Do you know what? I've interrupted it, so I'm going to let the countdown go down because I didn't think that would interrupt the music because it normally doesn't. But, Laura, thank you very, very much for that. Host there, sweetie. Hope you are having a wonderful start to the new year. Probably better than me, so I might as well open the camera now, to be honest. I don't know, it's all good, innit? It's all good. It's all good. Anyway, guys, I have had a wonderful, wonderful new year. It has been absolutely brilliant. No. Don't never apologise in the stream for things like that. It's me. I tend to look at you guys and I want to, give you the applause for coming into the room and all things like that. So, oh my God. Okay, let me say my hellos. Right, we'll start from the beginning. Laura, hello to you. Now I can do it. And we have got Jimmy is crazy. How are you? We also have the one. Now, we made a pact this year. I know, I'm bad, aren't I? I'm such a bad streamer. We made a pact this year. Empire, hello to you. The pact that I made this year was for 6 months out of this year, me and Silent Ted are going to be nice to each other. It's going to absolutely kill him. That's why I've done it. It will absolutely slaughter him. Because we have this love-hate relationship we do. I love him, he hates me, but I love him with all my heart. Where are the dogs? Where are the pack of raided animals? Well, the dogs are laying down, that's one thing. I'm going to just shift this camera up slightly because you guys wanted to see. If I go there, I should be okay when it comes to the money coming through because you guys wanted to see the money that I was making. It will Wong, how are you? Are you well, sir? Thank you guys for coming in quite early as well. That's nice. That's made me feel quite good, to be honest. Also, I need to discuss with Empire what we're going to do tomorrow. Somebody put in the flight sim room that we should do a UK tour. Now, I'm kind of up for that, which means if we do a UK tour, we would visit, which is going to be difficult. Oh, brilliant. I'm absolutely fantastic. I am. Absolutely fantastic. Somebody put in the flight sim room wanted to do a world tour. Well, not a world tour because that would take forever, wouldn't it? But what we could look at doing, because we've practically done everything possible apart around flying all the planes, all the other bits and bobs we've done. I'm going to start this so I don't look a little bit out of place. And I was thinking to myself, if we do a tour in the Cessna, we can do touch and goes at most airports. So that's something a UK tour would take time too. But if you think about it, Empire, it would be probably right for us if we kind of set a particular time to do it so that we can do touch and goes from the different airports and what we can cover. Because really, you'll be looking at an all-day stream. This is interesting. I see planes, trains, trucks, and boats. 50 can't fly or drive any of them. Oh my God. That is so bad. Honestly. Well, I'll say one thing. We've started off the way we mean to go on. I'm just shifting myself around a bit, guys, so bear with me. I think I'll be okay just there. Yeah. 50 will be okay. Yeah, that's right. I'll be okay just there. Scat. Oh, I like that one. Scat Lover. Good evening, sir. I would advise one thing, Mr. Scat. Get rid of the caps. Hey, I like that. And thank you very, very much for the first follow of probably 2020. But my advice to you would please sir, do not use the caps because I can hear you very well. I can hear you very well. I have watched so many films. I'm so hyped. I love... okay, so we'll start again. Mr. Scat. Although you followed, yeah, and I know that you're of an educated background, please get rid of the caps. Mr. Cannablitz is here, my very, very first subscriber. So I'm going to say Happy New Year to all of you, and I hope that 2020 is going to bring everything and more that you always wanted. So again, we are back on, at the moment, a game that I'm absolutely loving. I'm loving the game. We're losing money, but guess what? That's part of it, how it is. We are losing over 8 million. Oh my God, what's gone off here? I don't know what's happened here. So how are we, guys, anyway? How are we? Are we good? Are we well? Are we ready to see 50 try his best to move cargo? I'm still struggling on this, guys, when it comes to moving cargo through rail. That's the problem I've got. We managed to set up Dulverton. Yeah, Dulverton's getting bricks. We managed to do that. We've got loads of bricks waiting as well, which is only going to be an issue around what we're losing, because we've got the symbol stating that we are losing stock here and we're losing stock there. So we need to sort that out. Got to get that done. We've got stone being collected. I think we're not doing too bad. Oh, there we go. We're back in the money. We are back in the money now, guys. So we're back in the money. I just want to get down to these. What have we got here? We've got Retford. East Retford is getting bread, but at a slow rate. We need to look at using or utilising these train lines. This is where I'm struggling. Here. Love the game for the sound, because the sound comes and goes in this game. Zippo. I like that one. Back in the dough. Yes, Zippo. How are you, sir? But we've got no cargo. So that is not feeding this. That is not feeding. I need to get cargo into here so we can get it shipped over. That's the problem I've got at the moment. I struggled on this with cargo. We've got quite a few people waiting, 47. There are 47 people waiting. We've set a line that's going probably to 3 different... Oh, this one's growing nice, this is. What was this one? Hitchin. Oh, Hitchin's growing lovely, to be honest. Yeah, Hitchin's growing nice. Yeah, Hitchin's doing okay. Look at that, how it's growing. And that's receiving bread. I'm still struggling around machines. What have we got doing machines? Let's have a look. I think we did something, didn't we? We did something around machines up here. I'm sure we did. Oh no, it was tools. That's right. We've got tools. We've got 47 stored, and they're moving over to Torquay. That's moving over to Torquay. We've got wood. We've got planks. So it's about moving all this cargo. This is the problem I've got. Right, let's have a look what we're going to do here. I took yesterday off to spend time with the good lady as well, which was nice, to be honest. I must have watched every single film. I was watching a film today, Fall of the Roman Empire, an old classic. I love to watch films like that. Absolutely amazing. Good old Richard Burton in his heyday. Right, so what have we got here? We've got oil there, which needs to go to... Let's have a look. I think what we can do is, because we've got Torquay set, we might as well look at getting this mill here so that we can produce steel. If I look at it in the right way, we've got to get... Do we have any more iron ore? See, iron ore is here, so we're going to have to create a route up to this, because we've got no iron ore anywhere. See, I've not picked the best map to go on here, to be honest, but it's a difficult one. Got grain coming out of here, so we need to get coal going over to Torquay steel mill. We'll look at that. I don't think I have to create a route because it can travel. I know it's all about the distance to travel, or I could put a route probably here going straight to there, which would save time. We're up to 15 million, so let's look at this. It's one of these games that I think I'm going to enjoy because of the length of time I can play it for, which is what I'm more or less looking forward to. I can spend a lot of time on here. I can then interact with chat, which is nice. So let's just have a look at this. I'm not going to upgrade roads because I'm going to look at how I can have a look. I've just picked a one-way road, haven't I? Like a muppet, and I've just spent money on that. See if I can change that. There we go. That'll solve that problem. That'll solve that problem for me anyway. Then let's have a look. We need to put... We drop this on the outskirts. See, already 50 is hitting all the wrong buttons. We'll drop it off from this side. Do it from here. The volume up for me. I think the volume in the game's alright for you guys, isn't it, to be honest? Because it's quite a low. I think the volume on the game's quite low, right? So if we set that now to go here. I think I've got a depot. I don't think they'll travel too far coming down here, will they? To be honest. That'll start that off with coal. From here to here. We'll go back. Drop that there. That should sort that out. Okay, we'll go to this one here. I'll get it moving from here. I have to be careful because we are making money, so that shouldn't be too bad. Cargo. I've downloaded some mods which are real company trailers, just to make the game a little bit more interesting as well. So that will take all, but it's going to cost me 982,000. I think we were going for this one, weren't we? It was carrying 25, which is only 767. So we're going to do that. We'll set 2 on this line, so we're doing 50 at a go. It was the, call it a pinkish purple line, we'll call it that one. Drop that one straight away. Coal to Turkey, so that's them. They'll come from over, hopefully they'll come from over here, that's right. Right, so that's those guys on the move. There we go. See how we get on there. So did anybody do anything on New Year's? Did anybody go anywhere, do anything interesting? You know, enjoy themselves? Did anybody get drunk? Because I haven't at all this year. Haven't got drunk at all this year. I've been quite sensible. Haven't really been out anywhere as well. Back to work tomorrow, which is, oh God, that's it now. It's all over. The whole lot is done. So now we're waiting for a full year. Derek, how are you? Happy New Year to you. Or we should start saying Happy 2020 now, because we've done it. That's it. We've got there. It's a new day. Oh, it's a leap year as well, guys. So for all you ladies that are out there, there is this thing about just relax, like most of us, and I didn't do a lot. I've relaxed. I've eaten quite a bit. I've drunk quite a bit, but not get drunk. I've tried to drink sensible, to be honest. Yeah, I've tried to drink sensible. I've had a nice drink. Spent a bit of time with a good lady, which was nice as well. We are actually looking at what we spent. So that's down to the vehicle. So we're making, look at that. We're making close to 2 million on the road, 350,000 on rail. I don't know where I introduced water at the moment yet, because I picked quite a flat map. I didn't pick anything that had islands. So it's something to look at, that is. So that'll be good. Right, we've moved over to 2037. It should be, Zippo. It should be. I haven't been into many streams that I find quite stressful or a bit loud. I always try to stream like this. I love the look of these. But I'm going to have a look. So I've not loaded the mods in because I'm not sure how you load them in, whether it will affect any of the save points that you've got. So I am going to look at that, and I am going to look on Steam Workshop and see what else we can add to this. I just want to find out what more I can add to it to give it a little bit more, probably more depth, I'd say, to give it more depth. Right, guys, we are still in the blue, and that's my concern at the bottom. So if you keep looking below me here, we need to stay in the blue. I'm going to be really careful. I'll say that, but you know I'll make a mistake. I'm going to try to be really careful on what I spend my money on. We've got a lot of stuff waiting here. I need to click that. So he should go. I just always like to watch them run the first route. I think it's quite nice to do that. Come on there, Rubber Duck. I think we got ourselves a convoy. There we go, look. Well, that showed nothing. Mr. Westy is coming in with a 2-month subscription. That is nice. Thank you very, very much for that, Westy. I appreciate that. You ready? Thank you, sir. Two-month subscription from Mr. Westy. Outstanding, sir. Thank you very, very much for that. Okay, so that route's working. We need to look now to oh, there we go, look. So I've got iron ore here. Thank you very much, sir. Your support has been absolutely brilliant. So somehow I'm going to have to make a access across here, unless I can find something nearer. What have we got? We haven't dealt with Meltham yet either, and we've got same here going around a steel mill. So you see, the thing I like about this is I've done most of this just through pure cargo. Oh, we paid the loan back as well. I just realised we paid the loan. The loan has gone. So what we're making now, I'm going to look at doing air transport if we get to about 20 million. Because that, I would say at least, let's have a look, transport, when I did it last time, what was that for air travel? I'm sure it was about 5 million to set it up properly. And I still need to do the cargo, and I'm going to go on about it until somebody in chat goes, come on then 50, let's do it, because I'm not doing so well. I'll probably learn something again tonight, which is going to be good. Kind of looking forward to that. I like to learn. So we've got to get iron ore over here, and the only one that I can see that's close enough is this one here. That's all I can see that's close enough. Just this thing. Right, I can let them go, they're fine. To save money, I'd probably get them coming off this line here and travel straight across. Just to travel straight across from there. I think that would work well for me. Let's just have a look where we're losing. Right, so at peak, lowest, so the lowest part is, was it 338,000? And I think on height we hit 1.9. I'm just looking at this because this is how I kind of work out where we're losing money as well. Okay, so 1 point, it's about, we're peaking around 1.9. Yeah, so we peak around 1.9, and at the lowest point, I have to wait till everyone's been paid. 1, 2. Oh, we've gone to 2.3. So the line's been set now. They're actually making money for us. So let's have a look at this. Let's have a look, because the ones that we need to look at. Have a look here. We've got, so the bus route in Retford, we need to upgrade those buses. Although it says we've only moved 8 people, so I need to look at what's going off there. Johan, how are you? And if we look at the, these are the, you see the thing is, these are the bendy buses. I was so happy. So I've just got my virus scanner turned itself off.
The 50 plus game is ready for
oh my God, Mr. Chop Suey Lewis and the news. How are you, sir? How are you? Happy 2020 to you, and I hope that you get to get back on streaming in 2020. That is my thing with you, Chops. I want you streaming in 2020, even if it's once. Please. How are you? And Mr. TARDIS Mechanic, how are you, sir? Also, you're from France, Johan. TARDIS, Happy New Year to you as well, matey. Thank you very much for coming into the room as well. So, we need to look at the bus routes in Hitchin and Retford and see what we can do there. Also, you see what it is, it's the bus routes that are letting me down at the moment. Stream 20 times in 2020, lol, that'd be nice. Could you imagine that? That would be good, to be honest. So we need to look at, we'll start off with, losing my voice here, Retford. Let's have a look what's going off in Retford.
You ready?
Johan, thank you very, very much. There's no... Where's the shot? What if you don't see him? It will find you. You know what? You know something? If it gets him streaming, then fine. Manage vehicles. Let's have a look. You ready? Firewood, guys. Firewood. I want to thank you for that donation of £10. But look, please, guys, you do not need to donate to this channel. I'll tell you that now. I appreciate the fact that you guys donate to this channel. I always check donations that they are real. I do not touch any donation till after 28 days. I never have done, I never will do. But guys, thank you very, very much. Mr. Firewood, that will go to obviously something for the stream and everything, and that's what will happen with that money that you sent to me. Right, so what am I looking at the moment now? So we've got the buses are delayed. Oh, no wonder. I mean, look at that. No wonder. So the reason is because nobody is going to get on a bus like that, are they? To be fair. That is that's like a tourist bus, isn't it? To be fair, no one's going to get on a bus like that. Not in this day and age. Unless you're a tourist. So we need to change that. So we'll look at changing that bus. Let's have a look. I'm not using the bendy buses for some reason because they don't seem to be bringing money in at all. That will carry 19. That's going to work out at 583. So that will take me something around, next stop 1786. I should have replaced that ages ago, to be honest, but I wanted the money to go up. So if I look at, I'll do them all. Let's look at that one and that one. It says there is no vehicle to be replaced. I'm sure there's a glitch in the game somewhere. And now it says there are 3 vehicles to be replaced. So that's going to cost me 1.7. Mr. Chop, do you know what, Chops? I was waiting for you to do that because I didn't work out how long you've been there with me. A 30-month subscription on tier 1, sir. Thank you very much. 30 months. Wow, wow, wow. Chops, thank you very, very much for your continuous support on the stream, sir. You can't do 30 of them, Empire. I'd like to see you do 30 of those. There we go. They have now been replaced. There you go. So let's see whether people will start using these. If that helps with the bus route. Got 30 people waiting at the train station. It's not growing too well, this one, to be honest. And is it down to the fact that it's still not receiving bread at a good rate? Let's have a look at this machines. Can I get machines? Come on, right, here we go. We haven't even looked at Shirebrook. Okay, so we'll need to set up. Right, I think we're going to have to the Dulverton's getting bricks, but we need to work out how to get planks over to this steel mill here. Should I say this factory? We've also got to do this one to there, so let's get that sorted. We're up to 17 million. We were going to hit 20 million, but I went and purchased those buses. See, the difference is, look how far they're going to have to travel in order to make that route without... Yeah, I think the best thing to do is just to link these two. Link them to there and have them travel up the same lane. Got a lot of stuff waiting and I'm trying to that's on the red route. That's grain, isn't it? So that'll be that one. See, that's carrying 100. Each one of these is carrying 25, so that's carrying 100 grain. Yeah, it's still waiting. It's the distance it's travelling. It's also dropping off and collecting bread from here and taking it straight into Retford. Got far too many bus stops here. I've got to sort that out. So we're going to have to join Dulverton to Torquay, which is the shortest route. Well, we can do a train line down here. I think we've got trains here, haven't we? Yeah. So I've got to look at all this. I'm just trying to work out how I get it probably more efficient in the sense that it's travelling, they're getting the stock over quicker. And that's one of the reasons why I want to look at the cargo route. So I can get the cargo route right. So I think Dulverton will grow quite well as soon as I put a bus route and everything in there. So I'm going to look at that. Get these places established. Let's have a look. Right. Okay. I don't need a terminus, I was told. Don't need a terminus. I'm trying to look at it from a monetary value thing. I'm probably going to need... I'm going to set that there. Probably only going to put lots of that. That's going to cover all that lot. We need one up here. Probably only need one there. Now to make a bus route, I'm still going to put one just here, although it's not. It will go there and there. So I'm still going to set a bus route coming all the way down to here as well. But it's going to be a single bus route because trying to think how it would work. Is that, I think, would that be the right, do you think this would work if I was to do it this way, in the sense that if I set the normal bus route around Dulverton, and then because I've got, if I don't add Broadway in, I can put, because whatever happens, I've got to feed this. So if I did a bus terminus here, and created the bus terminus as the long distance route over to Leek, I think that's what I might do and see how that works. Yeah, I think I'm going to try that and see how that goes. I'm just going to finish this one off at Dulverton now, and let's look and see if that works. So would it be cheaper doing that route with rail? Spence, only because I can't pronounce the first part. Dibby Spence, thank you very, very much for that follow. Do you know what, TARDIS? The point you've put to me has got my mind thinking, oh, if I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. How you doing, Ollie? For the distance, being able to carry cargo and people would be more profitable.
You ready?
Crown Ace. Thank you for that follow, sir. Think about it like this. Think about it like this. I'm trying to look at it as realistic as possible. You still have bus routes that will travel from one town to another. You still have train. So what I'm trying to do is, because of the money that I've got, I'm just trying to look at it from all aspects. You're right what you're saying, because to be honest and truthfully, you're probably right. I'm struggling with cargo, TARDIS. I'm struggling with getting the idea. What I said last time was to get all the completed cargo, like steel, machines, tools, and transport them, because everything else can go by road to the refineries. That's a totally different game, though, Space. I've never played Carball Space Program, but yeah, this is very similar in the sense that you have to look at how you do things, and I get that, and I love the fact that, you know, you're giving me advice like that. But I was thinking more along the lines is, I still want a bus route anyway, because you'll still get bus, trains and planes, whatever happens. So I can create both. If I was sticking to, just say for instance, I was going to stick to rail, because some people play this game and they'll go, I'm going to stick to just rail, I'm going to stick to airport doing everything, but I want to get the whole thing running in unison. I want it so that, you know, some people that don't want to go by rail might go by coach and, you know, travel down there. I've already got. Is it Friday already? No, it's Thursday. Oh, Diablo, Diablo, Diablo! Oh, Crown and Aces. Okay. Thank you. Crown and Ace. All right, thank you for that. Oh dear. 50. Which year did you start this game on? 16. Was it 1860 or something? The earliest one. And I've not upgraded anything because I'm trying to make money, aren't I? It's the money I need to sort out. I started it on the, is it 1860 or something? And I'm at 2039. And because I keep speeding the game up, you see, and I really didn't want to. Where were we? Dulverton. So that's Dulverton bus route we're doing. Right, let's have a look. That's not going to work, that one in. No, that's not going to work either. Trying to see which one's going to give me the... Oh, this is free. No, this is free. Because I've played it before, there's no point me doing the campaign. I think when you do the campaign in the other one, it's always nice if you haven't played it before and you do the campaign. Because really, the campaign for me was just... The campaign was just telling me what to do, how to do this, set this up and that lot. And I know most of that, you see. So I didn't really want to do that. If I hadn't played it before, then I would have... Yeah, that's right. It's like a tutorial. And I don't need a tutorial. Well, I do need a tutorial, to be honest, on the cargo. But you see, the problem with me, though, is you know this, Ollie, don't you? I would rather know what I know, come onto the stream, and somebody help me out with it, rather than go through the whole tutorial till you get to cargo. Because really, what it was saying to me when I was playing it anyway is to set cargo up, you've only got to make sure that you've got your drop-off point at your train station, and then it will load the cargo up depending on what cargo train you put on it. Now, we've done this already because when you look here, we've got the cargo symbol. So all I've got to do is I can either set a line up now, because we've got the line running, but I didn't put a train on it. I find the same thing most of the time with these games, learn by having a go rather than tutorial. But that's a bloke thing. It's like when we're assembling things, you don't read the instructions. So far I've only done one bus route and several horse cargoes, and I'm at 1859. I think no more than that. Oh, that's fine, that's all right then. So because you've done that, the worst thing about it is you can only carry 4 and 3. They're your maximums. So when you're doing it like that, you have to get more horse and carts, in other words. Now, the more horse and carts you've got, that's going to eat into your maintenance. No, we do need instructions. Not my fault. We brought a wardrobe and it ended up in a hack attack. Oh, I've done that many a time. I had that Christmas. You know, I was watching my granddaughter open it. I think one line of like 16, 20 horses long. Yeah, until you start to move up through the years, it's probably a good thing. But the only advice I always give is play the game at the current speed and watch the money go up, because we're now making 3.4 million at peak. 3.4 million at peak. That's because what happens is when you create a line, the line's got to settle down. They've got to start shifting the stock. It's costing you money to get that vehicle to travel to that line. Once it's picked up, you only need to make sure that you cover the cost of the travel. We're at 4.2 million we're making now there. We're at 22 million and the money's going up. So I am going to try... Right, we were at Dulverton, weren't we? Let's go back to Dulverton. The worst I find so far was the logs, which were very long travel. Make roads, like I'm going to do here, look. Let's have a look at what we're just talking about. What were we just discussing then? Yeah, make roads. And look at your roads. When I first started playing it, I was making, let's have a look at roads. I was doing dirt tracks. You see, the difference is this doesn't show dirt tracks now because it's that far in. But I was doing dirt tracks. The cheapest road that you can get to start with, I would stick to that. Have a look. We'll just do this one. And I'll go for the cheapest bridge as well. Now, it won't let you do that one there. I kind of like that. But I can afford it, you see, because I'm at 23 million. So that's what you need to be doing. Just looking at what the best thing is for you. And then we're going to make this just curve here slightly. There we go. Oh, there we go. So that's cut that route down now. So we can now, hopefully, we'll drop this here. I'm going to do some housekeeping soon as well. And I'll explain what I mean by housekeeping. So we'll go from here. You see, I don't like the game when it... Oh, we're going to the mill anyway, so that's... Yeah, we're going up to that one. So we're going from here to there. Yeah, the road I was going to make did cost like 3.5 million, which...
You're ready.
Oh, God, you see? I would let them travel. I honestly and truthfully would let them travel. That's what I would do. I would let them travel. I would let them travel. That's what I would do. I wouldn't look at building roads if you haven't got that much money. Let them travel the distance. Like you said, if you've got so many, you will get your money back. But when I first started playing it, I was losing that much money. It was a pain in the backside. So now, you see, because I've got Torquay just here. Turn that off. Because I've got Torquay just here, I know that I can, from that depot, because I was watching a guy play this the other day, okay, and what he was doing was, he was building a depot everywhere, and I thought, you don't have to, because if you've got a depot that's close enough, just for the sake of that travel, for them to get onto this line here, you got to look at what it's got to cost you. One depot for each town? Probably yes, I would say. Or don't think that you can't just put a depot anywhere. You can put a depot on a main... Like, for instance, you look at the routes I've got. If I wanted to, I could drop a depot just for the sake of it here. If I wanted to. I could just put a depot here. Now, the way I'm thinking is it would feed anything I do around here. Or you could go for Cranforth, put a depot there. You can go for Prince Risborough, put a depot there, and let them travel. That to me is a cheaper option than spending, what are the depots? Than spending what, 12,000 on a depot for no reason? Right, so where was I now? Let's just go back to my routes and find out where I was. Right, so it was iron ore, Dulverton to Torquay. Okay, so it's here, look. There we go. Right, so we're going on the Dulverton iron ore mine. And I just need to put vehicles on there now. Okay, right, we're sticking to this one to start with. And we're going to look at moving 50 to start with. And if we need to add more to it, then we can do that. We'll buy those. Because it's I always change the vehicles to the Mr. Geordie Biden. How are you, sir? Happy 2020. I always change the vehicle colour to the colour of the route that they're running on. It's just me. So we are on the brown. It's the brown route. And then we'll add. There we go. So they're going to travel from here now, because it's the shortest distance I can see, and we always drive the route. There we go, boys. Always drive the route. Honestly and truthfully, I'm absolutely brilliant. I've got my Jaffa cakes. I've got some Jaffa cakes because I haven't had no dinner. I'm on a new regime. My New Year's resolution. Okay, let's do this. My New Year's resolution is 1, never to shave again. Never to shave again. I'm going to have to put the host logo in here because I haven't got it in this room for some reason. And to drop a few pounds. That is my New Year's resolution. I am going on a holiday in May, going over to Spain, taking the grandkids, yeah. And my regime, 59 doing Santa. No, I'm not going to shave. I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to get rid of this. I've got a bit of a podge, and it comes from always sitting down here. That's where it comes from. Yours is to eat what you see. Oh, come on. And it comes from this. Because I'm sat down doing this a lot of the time, and I'm sat down at work now because work's not as busy as it used to be, and I'm putting a right podge on. Oh my gosh, Cornish. To be nice other streamers. Wow. To be nice to other streamers, should that say. I didn't know you were like that. I'm always nice to streamers, I am. How comes? Hold on a second. Did I not buy 2? Oh, it's there, look. He's a bit slow, isn't he? Trying to work out where he was. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I miss the fact that I'm kind of not on my feet as much as I used to be. Even Mr. 50, you're always okay to me. Don't worry about that, but yeah, I'm used to this. I don't mind you not being nice to me. I wouldn't expect any more anyway. I don't mind. Right, so we're coming in. This is the iron ore, isn't it? Hold on a second. Hold on. What's going off here? Hold on. That shouldn't have... Oh, it's getting on the line, but it shouldn't have really gone in there. I think this is just to get it on the line. That's right, and then it will go straight out. That's fine. I think that's just finding the line, that is. Now, when I was on about housekeeping, this is what I was on about. There are ways that you can... Hopefully I can do this to show you guys. Right, so we can manage this and have a way in and a way out, and then get rid of this, which means now, because it's a straight run for them anyway, these guys are going to come down here, travelling round there and out back that way. So they'll only go in one way, which is what I class as housekeeping. I'm not electrifying anything because I don't need to, because it's too far out. So that's when you're housekeeping. That's what I like about this. I'm still going to look at it because I was taught the other day, which I totally enjoyed, was the fact that I can move these around now, the terminals, which was quite good.
The 50 plus gamer is ready for stream. Y'all watch it.
I'll do that one. Mr. Geordie Byron, thank you very, very much for the host, sir. Much appreciated. So that's fine. I'm glad I've learnt that, because that's just going to help me when it comes to stock being on the other side. Yo, 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 I'm hosting my granddad. Wonderful. Right, that's how that works, look. So that's a good, I do like that feature in this, because I did go back to the first one and have a look at it, and we made 122,000 on this one. Nice. There we go, 124 we made off that one. So at the moment we've made 246,613 from this one vehicle alone. So looking at that, so the bus route in Dulverton has done nothing, so I've got to look at that and find out why. Did we assign buses? We haven't assigned buses, that's why. LG Gaming 76. Howdy doody. Bus route Dulverton. Right, we haven't assigned any buses, that's what the problem is there. We'll look at that now. I'm sure I bought buses. I'm sure I did. But I can't have done. I'm going to carry 19. That one, that's 5. Yeah, that's 5.8. And the Volvo is 5.2. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on, that's 3.6. It's carrying 17 people, which is fine. The Citroën is a 6 to 10 batteries. Oh, it's electric. It's electric, that's why. So we then have to start looking into the future, don't we? That carries 26. See, I like the bendy bus. I do like the bendy bus, to be honest. I'm going to go for the Volvo. What do you reckon, guys?
You ready?
Should we go for the Volvo? Symbolistic. Symbolistic. Thank you very, very much for that follow, sir. What do you reckon, guys? I think the Volvo 5000. I think if I go for 2 of them, we're talking, what, 1.4? What do you reckon? 2.8, we're talking about a mil, aren't we, really? I would say that one, personally. Do 2 of those. 1.04. We'll do 2 of those and see how we go. See if that does any for us there. Yeah, vibrant. Bit too. No. I'm going to go for that one anyway. I kind of asked you guys to see that you're paying attention. That's on. I'm sure we did this. And that's on the town line. Right. Dulverton has buses. Let's just check what's going off here now. They'll be coming out here. There we go. Look, and they look okay. Look. We need to get some produce over to Dulverton as well so it can start growing, to be honest. I love the way, look, watch how it just goes through the vehicle. Where is the gold line? It's not like gold. It's like a browny shade. It's not gold. Look. Like that shade. Or would you say it's that one? There you go. Hang on. I like that one first. It's probably that's better. Right, there you go, look. I think someone's just coming. Bear with me, guys. Yeah, I'm the only one in the house when the door goes. Skid mark transport. You guys. There we go, look. I just want to see them pick. So we've only picked one up, so at least we've got people waiting. That's better. Now the bus route's going, we've got people waiting. We still need to get our stones doing okay now at 103. So it's getting stone, but looking at what's waiting, we need to take some of this stone somewhere else. See, this is why I need the cargo, so that I can set another route from here to an actual cargo line and send some of the stone over to Leek, who's only getting 18. Is my chair orange or red? It's actually both, believe it or not. So there you go, Mr. Geordie Byron. Thank you. It's orange and red. That part of it is an orange shade. The trim's red. It's just that the colours blend. Honestly, he's like that, Laura. It's all right. You don't really know Mr. Geordie Byron. He's a good guy, really, you know. He's from, how do you do it? Away, man. He's from there, look. He's a away, man. That was my Geordie accent there. Away, man. I don't know how you say it. Right, so we need to look at that anyway. We were working on, where is Delvedon? We're working on Dorverton at the moment. How do you say it, Geordie? Away, man. Sure, it's something like that. We've got stones going into creating bricks. We then need to look at... We're not making tools as well. That's a shame. Oh, hang on. We've got tools waiting. So tools, it need to go back into here. 46. Right, we need to get... Looney Rooster, how are you, sir? To be honest and truthfully, I have had an absolutely brilliant time. Just to get them a few days away from work, because it's going to be a really tough one next year. So what I've got to do, I've got to work out whether I can do, like what TARDIS Mechanic was saying, I can create a train route down here. I can put a cargo bay here, so that what we can do is take this fuel, or the oil, over to here, create fuel, and take it back up to here, to be able to feed Torquay. That's what I've got to look at. We're at 24, coming up to 25 million. I'm going to set, oh, we've got 3, so I can go 1, 2, 3, which would feed that. And the more I can get out of this, I can get a train route from here and put a cargo. I need to work this cargo out. As soon as I've done it, do you know what's going to happen? You're going to go with one of my plans. Are you nuts? Well, if it goes wrong, listen, TARDIS. If it goes wrong, you know what I'm like. I will DM you. I will follow you to work, and I will make sure your life is hell. You know that. So let's just hope that it works. But it's how long it's going to take me to do that as well. That's the other problem, because I do a lot of talking, don't I, guys? 50 talks for England. Right, let's get this set. so that we can look at how we're going to work this one out, because I've got to run lines, which is the reason why I want to try and get as much. Drop that there. Sounds quite low for me. And then we'll drop another one here. I work for the NHS. My life is already hell. I wouldn't say that. You probably would say that, but I wouldn't. So my microphone might go off for a bit now because my son's just walked in. Right, Josh. I didn't know what time he was coming back, you know. I didn't even know what time he was coming back. You stayed at?
Stop topic.
Oh, okay. Hey?
That's it.
All right.
Super.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. I'll speak to you later, yeah? Okay. Right, so what have we just done? We've put one there, one here, and one there, and they all need to drop off here. They've all got to drop off at this place here. Mr. Devix, how are you, sir? Have you had a good New Year, Dev? This is the thing that I have now. I've got to get 1, 2, 3 separate routes all going here. So far, so good. Nice. What are you on tomorrow? Because we're going to do a bit of a... I think if Empire's still in here, I think we're going to do a bit of a Cessna thing flying around England. We need to visit every airport in England or something daft like that. A UK tour. I think that's what I've been hearing. But if we do... Let's have a look. I'm sure it's that one. I'm going to set these off till a week Monday. Oh my God. I don't know. You know what? Some people, do you know some people have got a job and they just don't do a damn thing? At the right place, yeah. They just don't do a damn thing, honestly. I'm going to set these routes first, guys. New line. From here. To there. And then we got a new line from here to there. Right, these are all coal. Oh no, it's fuel, sorry. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oil, so it's all oil going to the refinery here. So this one, I might have to make it quite large to be fair. So I'm going to look at doing that now. Let's do that now. Cargo. I'm going to spend the money while I can. Actually working. Oh, Dev. And I will do street access as well while we're on this one. We'll do that. So what we're going to do, let them... No, because we'll let them come out, go in. We'll let them do that. That's it. We'll let them do that. Right. So that one I've set it up quite large because if I'm going to be feeding this one place by 3 lots. So now we've got to... And it's leak. So they're all going to leak. They are all going to leak. Let's have a look at this. Sounds good, doesn't it? They're all going for a leak. So we've got Dulverton to leak. We'll do that one first. And is it, what is it? Is it leak refiner, isn't it? We'll go leak refine. I have to put what it is as well. Oil. That's that one. Okay. Then we've got leak. And it's siding, so we'll have to go. You know what? I'll just put siding because it'll be easier. Otherwise, I'm going to fill up. Otherwise, it's going to. We'll put RF refinery. It's just so I know what's doing what when I click on it, which is easier for me. And that one is going to be. We got here. Okay. And we've got leak. To leak again. It said it already and I've got rid of it. Leak west to leak siding. That one's oil. I've changed, oh, you know what I've done, don't you? I changed the wrong thing at the top, haven't I, rather than the line. Oh no, that was right. That's right, I should have clicked it first anyway, never mind. That was leak west anyway. Siding. That was oil. Right, that's that done. And then we've got the other one, which is here. Which leak north. And the reason I do all this, I know some people don't even label them up. Just so that when I'm adding the vehicles, I know exactly where to go without having to click on anything else. So now I've got to work out. I'm going to stick to the basics again, what I was doing before, which is probably, because of the distance this one's travelling, this is the furthest distance. I'm going to probably put, no, I question everything here. I don't know whether I should put 4 or 5 on that one. Now, I've got to look at where the... So they're going to have to come from leak because they've only got to travel up here. And then I'm going to look at updating the roads to make it a lot easier for them as well. So if I... Yeah, I'm going to do it from leak. They haven't got to travel so far then when I look at the route. Because I'm not going to put... I could, if I wanted to, put a depot here. But I'm thinking, no, to save money, I'll do that. So look how we're doing. See, we're not doing too bad. We're making 3 million on the roads alone. Until I get cargo sorted out. The investments that we've done, which is what I've just done at the moment, has only cost me 768,000. So that's not bad. It's not a bad development, is it, really? Right, let's get this sorted out now. So we're looking for... leak. And we're looking for tankers now, aren't we? They're all tankers. So we've got this one here, which carries 38. So I'm probably going to stick to 2 on each. I think I might do that, 2 on each. That's still going to be way into 70 odd, isn't it? 74. but they're £1 million. Look at this, 1.6, 1.1 million. No, I'm not going to do that many. What's the other one? That's carrying 30. See, for the look at that though, for the difference of 8 more capacity. I'm going to go for the 40. I'm going to stick for that one. Yeah, I'm going to stick for that one. And we'll go for 2. 1.8. Oh God. No, I absolutely hate spending money. Whether it be play money, whether it be real money, I hate spending money. Honestly. I always look at it and think, why is everything so expensive? And let's have a look now. So we've got all the oil. So we've got, stick to the purple line, doesn't matter what line it goes on to start with. So we'll purchase it. Whatever happens, I've got to buy them. Whatever happens, we'll go for the purple line. And we'll go for, that's them gone. We'll buy 2 more. And they will go on the blue line. Is that like a blue line? We'll put them on the blue line. Let's get them done. That's them gone. And then we will get the other ones for the pinky line. Let's do that. We'll do 2 on that as well. Purchase those. Put them on the... It is that shade, isn't it? Yeah, it will do for me. It'll do for 50. Oil. Right, that's them all set. Now, I can't watch all those go on their routes. Look. I don't even know where they came out, obviously. Oh, hang on. There we go, we found them. So I can't watch them go, all of them go on their routes, but that's what we've just done. There should be a right convoy coming out, I think. Or the other ones... They look like they're up ahead. I'll try and work out what's happening because I can't see the others. Because you'd have thought they'd have all gone on the same route. Now we're on a minus because I've spent something in the region of about, what, 6 million? 5.2 million I've just spent. Right, let me just check this because I can't see the rest. Right, there they are. They're way ahead. Oh, they're way ahead. Let's check the blue. There they are, look. They're all heading out. Yeah, we've got a convoy going off here now. See, the amount I'm going to make off these, hopefully when the route settles down. I've got to look at this road as well. This road I've already made into something like a highway, which is quite good. See, all these want upgrading as well. They're very old. All this lot wants upgrading, so I've got to look at the state of that. It's like an old war wagon from the 1940s, look. And that is on the... Look at that, let's look at that. Manny's vehicle. We've only got 2 on here. So we can look at replacing it. It's a wonder I can still get these, because these are well out of commission. Looks like Jones's van from Dad's Army. It does though, don't it? It looks really bad. I need to know what it's carrying as well. That would be an idea. It's carrying bricks. So it's carrying bricks. So we could actually... No, we can't go for that one because that'll not do it. We can. I want to stick to this one for all my vehicles because it carries 25 to start with. Because to be honest, for the sake of it's 11 though, isn't it? Actually, it's 11. No, it's only 7. Sorry, my maths pants. It's only 7. For the sake of 7, yeah, for the sake of 7, it's pointless spending 300, nearly 300,000. I'd probably get 2 of those rather than. Let's see how the money goes, because I still want to go over to the electric, which carries less. Ridiculous. The e-truck carries less. I want us to get back into a positive. At the moment, we're not going to get into a positive until these 3 routes have settled down. So I'm going to leave him for the minute. Actually, I'll put his maintenance up. That might help. Yeah, that might help. Drop his maintenance to high. We'll do that instead. That'll keep him on the road for a bit longer. E-trucks would be more handy in the towns. Probably. I'm not going to go for anything e-truck, to be honest. I mean, the emissions. Have a look. Did it show emissions? See, the emissions, when you look at it, they're not that bad. 71. Yeah, they're not that bad anyway, emissions. You're going to get high emissions where you've got trucks travelling anyway, but it's not, to be fair, I'm not overly concerned about that because they're not that bad. They aren't that bad. Right, so we need to look at these routes which are here. Right, they're going to get on the routes now, look. So he's picked up 3 anyway. He's got 1. I do, yeah. I run everything on max. Yeah, I do. So now we are... As soon as we start producing... Look at this already. So now I have to look at... So to make plastic... Oh, there's an idea, look. I'm going to get 1 going here to make plastic. Which constant 6 FPS? Yeah, I should get... Yeah, I should be. Yeah. I don't mind showing you. I'm sure I'm running everything on max. Settings. What have I got it on? Texture high. You can't go any higher than that. You can't go on ultra. You can only go high. Everything is on high. And times 4. Everything's on high. I don't run anything any lower on this one. And it works fine for me. So now I've just worked out that we can start making plastic, guys. Woo. We can start making plastic if we get oil here. So from what we've just done, I've got to be careful as well because I'll go and overspend, I will. 50 will overspend. Let's drop this, drop it here. Is it worth making another route? Because who needs plastic first? Right, so plastic is needed back up here. Yeah, plastic's needed back up here though. You see how this map is? Everything is like scattered all over the place. It's not as if you've got, you know how you've got your 2 wood. You can collect wood and wood here. Then in order for me to use it, I've still got to come back here to make sticks. So we've dropped one there to take plastic. See, these vehicles, they do need changing now, they do. They all need changing. But I'm not on a... Let's just speed the game up so I can get these routes settled down. Because that's what I spent 5 minutes. We're still making money, look. We're making nearly £3 million on the road. So the game's got to settle down. Or should I say the route's got to settle down. So we can get back on a positive. And we won't do that until we get to 2043. Because of what we've spent. And it will always show the deficit. Although it is going down slowly. Because I can't be doing with this game being on a minus. I could lose 25 million just like that. There we go. Now we'll start hitting a profit, look. That will disappear and start going into the blue. Come on. There we go. That will change soon. When I first started, it made... Look, it depends how you're going to do it, because if you do this game and you've got a 4K monitor, if you're fortunate to have a 4K monitor and you can get it looking nice, great. I think sometimes, I personally think sometimes people get carried away with how a game looks than how it plays. And I see that so much. Look at that. What's that? That's expense. That's where we just spent that. So, oh, look at the income now going up. I just tend to think that I get away from that, I do. If the game looks fine and it runs right, I'm more than happy. I want a max between quality and FPS, you see? But on certain games, you're never going to get both. You have to give up one in order to get the other. Depending on your card as well, by the way. Right, we're losing stock here. We are losing stock here on the iron ore. So do we need more trucks? Let's have a look. We are losing stock according to what this is telling me. Some cargo items are lost because stations are overloaded. And we're making 4 million. We're still making 4 million now. That's good. We're at 27 million, coming up to 28. Here we go. Let's just slow the game down now. We've worked out what's going off. So we only went with 2 trucks on each line, didn't we? Because we were just moving 50. So we can now look with what we're making at putting another couple of trucks on here, which might even help. And that's a full load here, 25. So we need more trucks. And that is on. So the tip for me, highlight and clone. And they will get there, although that has cost me. So if you look at your expense there, look, 1.53. But it's the best way to do it, to be honest. Now they're going to be travelling from, I think it's Leek. They should be travelling from Leek. Happy New Year. Oh, great pop. Happy New Year to you, matey. And thank you for making me laugh through 2019. Mr. Great Pup comes out with some things that you have to ignore. But other than that, he's kind of a funny kind of guy. Funny kind of guy. You see, this is what somebody was saying as well. You don't know what, like a Greek god. I'd never go there. Oh my God. Like a Greek god. Is it? Like a Greek god. Honestly. Oh, I think these are them. There they are. So they did come out of Leek. Yeah, so they did come out of Leek. So that's not too bad. I'm waiting for the text message. You know what text message I'm waiting for, don't you guys? Will you run me a bath? But then I'll get Josh to do it. I'll get Josh to run it. I ain't doing it. thing about this game as well is it's nice to leave it and let it run so that you can actually build your money up when you're making
You ready?
wow. Aftershock played You Ready on the bits. Aftershock. Aftershock. I haven't spoke to her for ages. I'm always ready. Mr. Neo the Hitman, how are you? Yes, we still got 50 in 2020. Yes, I'm still here, sir. How are you? Did you have a good new year, by the way? Oh, Aftershock. It has been a long time, sweetheart. It's been a very long time. I don't forget, the last conversation we had was around your granddaughter. I remember that. How are you anyway, Poppy? Are you well? What's best thing to do when you have $500 million or so of money? Happy New Year. BZ23. Honest and truthfully, quit the game and start again on hard level. And make sure that you haven't got... quit the game, start again, make sure you haven't got many produce and then do it. Or just put some more mods in the game to make the game difficult. Yeah, well, do you know what, Neo? If it was real money, he wouldn't be watching us. I'm good, buzzing, working, busy working. How are you? I'm fine, to be honest and truthfully, Aftershock. I am absolutely fine. I still try to pop into them. I don't, do you know something, Aftershock? I don't see you streaming a lot at all. I haven't seen you stream for a while. Happy New Year, sweetheart. How do you know I'd want to give you a hug? Had to sell your PC? Oh no. Okay. I mean, if you want to DM me and explain things, I'd rather you do that than go into formalities like that in the stream. I mean, for some reason, 2020 has left me with blurred vision. Might be the alcohol, not sure. I tell you what you can do. Get yourself a pair of decent specs and you'll have 2020 vision. I got that from DevX. I got that from DevX, you see. He made a comment about 2020 vision. $500 million, I would pay every company to ban 50 from the internet. Ha ha ha. Now you see, what did I say about Great Pub? He comes out with some things that you do not want to hear, but he's a good man. I don't know, honestly. Wow. Right, this is the road, look, guys. We need... Right, we need to upgrade this if it's part of the route. I don't think it is. I think it's they're just travelling to... Yeah, we need to update all this. Oh, you'd find a way. Great Pup would find a way. Don't worry about that. He'd definitely find a way to irritate me. Right, let me look at this road and see about upgrading it. There we go. Right, so that wants to be upgraded. Always fortunate, most of them are done. I'm not so bothered about some of the side roads, although these, that one will need to be upgraded, and that one will. I'm not so bothered about the actual side roads, it's just the main ones that they're travelling on. I would pay so he could take flying ledger, would not. It's lovely. couple of beers building. A carrier pigeon. Do you know what? You know what I'm like with food? Do you know what I'm like with food? I would eat the carrier pigeon. Right, there we go. Right, so that's picked up a full load. That's now going to be registered. I need to upgrade these as well. Look at this. Okay, why can I not? Trying to be careful on what I'm spending as well, because we're actually... Oh, can you imagine? Oh, back in 50s there, that was the way of texting, honestly. You guys are so horrible to me, aren't you? Right, so let's have a look. I'm just checking most of the main routes that we've got going off at the moment. We haven't even got over to Cornford and that lot. 1950s. Oh, that's out of order. It's 1900s. 1950s is way, way, way off the mark. It doesn't go down to there. I'm just checking some of these routes. We're on a minus now, guys. I don't want us to be on a minus, but... Okay, right, let's just get the game settled down a bit now. Let's get some money going. 50 ignored several of them. I ignore all the messages that I don't want to read out. Why? I only read out what's important or if it's highlighted. I don't know how long that's going to last, the way that you guys can now back to work speak again. Aftershock, thank you very much for coming into the room, sweetheart. I'll give you one of those, darling.
You ready?
Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Yay! Right, okay, so we're losing money. I need to get those routes settled. Here we go, we're back on a positive there. He's coming in. Yeah, that's right, because they actually go that way out. Thank you very much for that. Wow. Right, come on. Right, we're on a positive there. Mr. Black Fox, how are you? Good afternoon to you. At the moment, it's not going too bad, although we're spiking. I just want us to get back on a bit of a positive here, and I'm kind of not spending or doing anything because we spent nearly 4 million, and we need to get past 2045 in order to... Right, we're back on plus a mil. We need to get back because it will always show you deficit. See, we've moved 82,000 bits of stock, and we've moved nearly, well, we've moved just over 14,000 people. There we go. So the lowest point at the moment was 952. Oh, there we go. Let's see. That's what I don't want to see. I don't want to see any minuses. Right, we've got through now, so we should be fine. We should be okay now, hopefully. I want to get us back to where we're making at least... We were doing about 3 million. I have got the route. That's what I'm concerned about when that starts just below, when it starts peaking. My New Year's resolution is to be more like 50 minus the excessive eating and drinking. Do you know what? I love to be ignored, makes me smile. I don't drink a lot, to be fair, you know. I don't drink a lot and I don't really eat a lot. Not like I used to. Not at all. Nowhere near what I used to eat when I used to, when the kids were at home. Right, we're back to 4 million. 5 million. That's good. Look. There we go, look. So we're losing money on rail. We know that. We were doing nearly 4 million up here, weren't we? I don't. I wish I did. I wish I did. Right, what's this one? That's normal. Where's my cargoes? Right, okay. So. Note stored there. I think the difference is because I don't understand this cargo very well. Where's the... They're going to be okay because there's nothing coming out of them. I've got to look at my tools. Leak hitching. See, they're not that bad. Torqueys receiving. Torqueys receiving nothing at the moment because we haven't set that up. 120. That's Doverton. Doverton's doing reasonably well. I can't get goods over to Doverton just yet. That's what I can't do. I'll put it in order. Can't get that over to there, and I'm not sure how to do that properly. Right, let's have a look. Overton. Got bricks. Do you know what, Jimmy? Shut up. Shut up. It will be supplied soon, don't worry. It will be supplied soon. I've just got to get things in the pipeline. Right, okay, look. All it wants, it's... Right, where are they taking them? They're taking them over to... Right, okay, so it's this one we've got to do here. And get that over to this one. It's Torquay. Because we've got... You see, this again, this is what's going off here. We're getting plenty of coal. But we're not getting the iron ore over there. Why is the iron ore not getting over there? Yet, look at all this. I think I need more on iron ore. What line is that one? Iron ore. We put extra trucks on there. We put extra trucks on the iron ore. Would it be supplied with chicken soup from 50's Kitchen? Hey, you'd love my chicken soup. Got real chunks of chicken in it, man. Ah, so we didn't think, did we? Oh no, it's too action. Hang on. Hold on. I've got to just check my lines here. Right, they're these ones. I know. Right, that's been updated. Did we not? That's what it is. It's just not enough. We need another. Andy Mark, I just found this game on Steam with a massive positive feedback and I'm thinking of getting it. What are your advices on learning how to play it? Well, to be honest, I would go through the either career or achievements part of the game. When you load the game up, there is a... What's it called, guys? There's the first part of the game. I can't remember what it's called. There's the first part of the game where it starts telling you what to do. It's more like the tutorial part of the game. It's you start off either at the campaign, that's it. And what it does is it tells you and guides you through what you have to do, in the sense of it will tell you to make a depot, it will tell you to put a vehicle on the line, it will tell you how to create your first line and things like that. And the idea is, do not go spending money for no reason, because you've got to make sure that whatever you pick up you pay for. Whatever you pick up you pay for. Whatever you drop off you get paid for dropping off. That's how you have to learn on this game. And maintenance and everything it's incredible, to be honest. I mean, I'm not doing that brilliant on it, although it looks like I've got a great deal of money, because I'm still learning as I play the game anyway. I need to work out what is going off here. We have got 4 trucks, which is, look at the balance we're making just off this route, over 1 million. So that's not bad, but it's not enough, because it's not getting, I think it might be the distance it's travelling at. Transport's only at 43%. So would you say we'd really need more trucks on that one? I don't want to. I really don't want to. What I'm going to try and do is get it fed from somewhere else. Distance, then you need more frequent trucks. I get that. I know it's the distance as well. But, well, it's not that far. It isn't that far. But it's not that far, to be fair. I don't think it's that far. If you look at... Well, it's probably double the distance than that. Apparently, it's too, it's too slow. I upgraded the road, didn't I? Have a look at that. That might be an idea. Yeah, I've upgraded the road. That one could do with being upgraded, but nothing's travelling down there. I'm not going to waste money on that. We are making 5 million. Go for a 60-mile-an-hour road. Don't know. I don't know. I don't know. 37. 37. 6 lanes with a speed limit of 37. So you can't, all the good ladies here, look, you can't. 31, 37. So it's only that. It's not worth doing that. There's not that much in it. You can't do an autobahn. That's what you can't do. Hang on. Hello. The good lady's just saying that she's not back to work now until Monday. Oh dear, honestly. That's how it is, isn't it? It's always how it is. What's that? These arrows to right. What I can't work out then is I can't do much more with the roads, to be honest, can I? So the only other option I've got is to put more trucks on it. Only on that route because of the distance. So I might as well do that. I've got 4. I thought that would have been more than enough. Because that's taking, theoretically it's taking 100 tons every time. But we've got nothing waiting. Let me just check the other one. That's only got 2 on it. But then when you look at the whole thing, it's saying it's getting more than enough. Getting more than enough coal. If the consumption's 134, so I'm going to have to do that. I've got no choice. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to put more on it. This is going to cost me a packet as well. That's what I don't want to do. And it's going to cost me now because I've got to clone that. And they're going to come from... Where did they travel from? Was it Torquay or Dulverton? I need to know where they travelled from as well. In fact, I'll do it that way. If I let them come from Torquay, they've only got to travel down that road. Yeah, I'll do that. Let them come from Torquay. That's that one into. Well, in fact, iron ore. Yeah, it's that one. You know what? I might invest, because it's iron ore. I might invest and get probably 2 of these. Which is going to be 2.2. 2.3. I think that might be a better idea. A dumper. Well, it's the capacity, look. 38 against 25. And I know I was complaining about it because that one does 32, yet that does 38. So I think the idea is make sure you get the right trucks. What I can then look at doing, because of the capacity they carry, and they're perfect. I think that's what it is. Make sure you get the right trucks. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. What line was it? It was the brown line, wasn't it? The brown line. Yeah, I'm doing it. You can do dumper on grains as well. I'm going to do it on all of them eventually, but I need that. There's only 33 million. That needs to be really high, that does. I drop that on the line, which is iron ore. Right, so they're going to go there. We're going to watch them do the route as we do. There we go, boys. Oh, they look all right. They look quite modern. Yeah, they look incredibly modern. While you're watching those, I'll just go and say hello to the good lady properly.
You ready?
I'm being beaten up, people. I'm being beaten up by my family. My family are picking on me. So I'm on about changing them for a new lot. I'm going to change them. I'm going to trade them in. So it should come down here now. Yeah, there we go. It's not. And do you know what I'd do as well? I'd even get a bank loan and pay all in installments as well. I would definitely do that. So that I can be happy. And it's all about being happy. And now they're whispering now, look. I'm just telling them, how you're having a go at me.
Talk louder and then we can talk as loud as you want to fit in.
Well, they can hear you anyway.
That's alright then. Okay, go on, go on.
Have you ever noticed how when children start to get older, they get a lot more cheekier? Have you noticed that, people? It's how it is, isn't it? I think some people refer to it as freedom of speech, but I don't. I think it's being rude. Right, let's have a look. So we've got a I've got to look at this now because we've got so this is just getting them on the route, isn't it? I think that's what that's doing. Because they've got to travel over to here. Jerry can. What's that about? Jerry can. Jerry. Who's Jerry when he's at home? We're still actually on a plus. Normally when we purchase something, we go to a minus, don't we? Yeah, normally we go to a minus. So we need to look at... Right, what is it we've got to sort out now? Let's get rid of that now, because they're going to make that. That's fine, that's no problem. Got 13 people waiting. So that's full now, 62 of 62. That might need another carriage. Let's have a look. Yeah, that needs another carriage if you've still got people waiting. I tried to be early, let's put it that way. Yeah, we need to look at this train. Look at it. It looks battered. Have a look at that train. Right, so we can get rid of that cab. But they're so expensive. Panda La Bling, how are you? Good evening, sir. Happy 2020 to you. We need to get rid of that. And we're still on... Oh, guys, we're still on Steam. Do you know if I go from Steam to electric, I've got to redo all my rails. The whole lot. That's going to cost a packet. Look at this. Wow. That's going to be about, look at that one. I thought it said 30 million there. Look at that. That'd be lovely. What about that one? 22. I'm always doing good, sir. Always doing good. Always doing well. Yes, we've got these two. We can only get them two now anyway. Look at that one. How are you? Did you have a good New Year? See, I've got a bit of some, I do some hauling. Oh, that's good. I do like that. I love what they're doing now with Euro Truck. I really do like what they're doing. I will have to do some more. I love what they're doing at the moment. So do you think it's right for me now, guys? I need to come off Steam, don't I?
You ready?
I don't know if that's the right thing to do at the moment. Can you do more than 3? Yeah, you can do as many as you like. I'd recommend anyone checking out the Sierra Nevada mod. It improves the base map so much. Yeah, it is good. The only difference with this, if I do that though, Ollie, I've got to then start thinking, is that particular steam locomotive going to be enough to pull all those carriages? That's what I need to look at. I've got to change from steam to electric anyway. I've got to, or diesel, because that is going to struggle to pull these now. And I haven't even put high-speed lanes down. The 3 wagons are total 60 capacity, so you're 20 capacity per wagon. Yeah, that's right. And the difference is, if you've got people waiting, the best thing to do is to add another carriage. Or I could just go, I could take that one off and put this carriage on, which is going to hold 22. Because these only hold 20, I think. So if I was to get rid of that one, and just buy one of them now, that's the difference. That's going to do that. So we'll do that anyway, and then we'll change that one to blue. So when we look at that train now, it's not took the colour anyway, but I'll get the colour put on. I'm not worried about that so much. Now that's taken it to 64, you see. But I'm still concerned about this locomotive. Yeah, exactly, just 2. So I'd need to change. I'd need to add another one, really, wouldn't I? And there's 6 waiting, yeah, I get what you're saying. Why is that not changing? Do you change it? I'm going to have to double up on locomotives. That's the only difference on that. I think you change the colour before you purchase it, don't you? That might be an idea, yeah. That's it. I'm going to add another one anyway. Add. Unless that is the shading on that one because of how it is. Have a quick look. Yeah, that's the shading on it. I need to change those. So we're up to 86 now, and it took 73, look. So that, we're on a minus because of what we've spent. 5 million. Oh my God, 50, what are you doing? I'm just trying to make sure that I keep us on a plus as well. You see how it's struggling now, look. It's only going at 30. That's what I mean. You have to let the game play in order to make money as well. But that needs changing. That steam, I need to go to electric, and if I go to electric, I've got to redo most of these lines. I'm sure I do, and I haven't got high-speed lines either. Let me just check something. Yeah, I'd need to go to that one, look, high-speed track. And you can't. I can probably do diesel, you're right, but what you can't do is, I don't know if you have to take the track up, because there's no there's no upgrade. That's what I've noticed. There's no upgrade on here on the rails, which I think is weird, that you can upgrade the roads but you can't upgrade your track. You have to redo your track, so that is going to take a lot. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, you can. Oh, you can. No, you can't, but you can upgrade it. You can actually upgrade it. So I think what I'm going to have to do is change it to, wait till we get on a bit of a, I'm going to have to get at least, well, I'm kind of conscious of the money as well. I've got 33 million. And I need to get that into probably double. I need to get that right about 100 or 200 and something. Then I can look at upgrading the whole tracks. Because I need a high-speed track, don't I, really? And I could probably go for something. Check the price of the train first. Well, the trains I'm not worried about so much. It's the amount of track. I can afford most of the trains. With 30 odd million, I should be able to. Let's go back to one of these. See what these trains are going to cost me. If we go to diesel, well, you've only got the two anyway for diesel, which that one's 7 million. That one, they're both 7. Put some wire up on the electric and you'll be shocked. Well, I'm just looking at the electric. Look at them, 13 million. Oh, look at this one. Wow. 41 million. You are joking. 41 million, but the maintenance is 6 million a year. Wow. Do you understand why you need a lot of money? The only difference when you do it like that, when you mod it up as much as you do though, Panda, you have to be careful you don't crash the game as well. Here we go, look, Ice 1. That's going to hold 162. That's 52 million. 20 million. 144, 58. I'd probably go, look at the capacity, only 57. Yeah, I know I'm on multiples because it gives you the full thing though, don't it? It gives you the full thing. I know what you're saying, but it gives you the full train, which is probably what you want. If I then go for... See, that's still 20. You can go lower than 87. 16. They're all expensive at the moment. Now it's mostly upgrading old maps and barely adding new ones. Do you run pro mods, Panda? Are you running pro mods as well? If you're running pro mods, you kind of get most of what you want on the maps for that game. And then you can go for Rust maps. There are other... What's the one I used to use? There are other, like pro mods. There's another one where you can drive through Egypt and places like that. I forget what it's called. I used to do that as well. I used to stream that. And I can't remember what it's called, but there's another group of guys that do like, Egypt and places like that, which can run alongside pro mods. Some of them you can't run alongside pro mods. You can get Rust maps to run alongside pro mods, which is quite good. But when you want to do places like Egypt and things like that, my test combo is pro mods. Romania extended roads to aerial Rust maps, southern regions, Swedish islands, the Great Steps, and yeah, that's fine. And Pro Mods Middle East. That is it. Pro Mods Middle East. TMS. That's the one. TMS map. That's it. Yeah, that's it. But can you run TMS alongside Pro Mods though? I don't know. I don't know. Because I know I used to try and run it and it used to crash the game. So, look, trains I'm going to definitely look at next time when I do this. I've got to look at trains and go, guess what? I've got to get the money up. Because we're now on a minus and I don't want to lose what I've got to start with. I'm going to probably leave the game running and just let the money build up. Because what have we done? Right, we're going to start making money anyway. Sadly not. And it would be nice if you could run them all in conjunction. That would be quite good. Yeah, they do. Before long, the only difference is though, if you think about it in hindsight, before long, pro mods will have covered everything. A key is located next to enter. I don't understand that bit that you've just put there. The A key is located next to enter. Oh, is it something? Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I'm just looking now, you see, because when I speed the game up, I can see where we... Oh, we're back to 2 million, so that's fine. Mr. Toff, I jumped into your stream today. I was just flicking around and you actually were streaming Train Sim. Oh, God, put that camera back on. I am, but it's not enough. Not when we've just been looking at trains, and one of the trains that I wanted, Toff, was something like 58 million. It's a ball ache. I wouldn't go that far, but yeah. Right, okay, so we're doing we're going to get to 5 million, so we're making 5 million an hour here. That's good. Right, so we'll get this money built up. We need to look at, what was it, Torquay. Right, let's look if we've got... Oh, there we go now, look. There we go. So I need to check the route. I need to check this route here. The green route. Have a look what I've got that written down as. That one. Tools, right. That's what I need to look at. And find out what we've got taken. Right, so look at this. That's the issue we've got. We've only got these 2 small trucks. But TMS hasn't been updated since 1.34. Okay. I can't remember when I last was doing TMS, but I did enjoy it. I asked my wife to check the route, and I wish I didn't. Right, so we're going to upgrade these. Yeah, we're going to upgrade these two. And we're going to go for, what were they carrying? Tools. That won't carry tools. That won't carry tools. But that will carry all cargo. And that's going to carry 32. So if we upgrade 2 of those. Oh, 50. Why did you click the wrong button? Oh, dear. I worry about myself sometimes, I do. I really do. But that's going to cost me 3 million. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Because I need to get this. I need to get the tools in. Right, so that's going to upgrade that one. Also, I need to look at... We've still got to sort the fuel out to come over to this place. I love when I hit that button for that. I can sell 2, can't I, if I need to? Because that's going to carry 64. Yeah, I'm going to sell 2. Yeah, I'm going to sell 2. There we go. Right, that's it. So I've sold 2. Because I think that's going to be okay. And then I can use... See, that's going to be a straight run anyway, but look at the distance. It's the distance that they've got to go. Look how far that's got to go. So this is where rail would be good. Nothing closer still. Nothing at all. We've got so much going off at the moment. Right, we need tools to go down here as well. There's nowhere else I can see where I can make... Oh, I can make tools. There's nowhere else where I can make tools. You get wood. Sorry, forget where we were making that. See, everything seems to be up this side of the map where I am at the moment. There we go, look. We've got sticks here. I always know the world was flat. In this game, it is incredibly flat. I've actually got a mod that gives you England. And you know what, guys? I haven't saved the game, have I? Save. And we're saving it on the stream. Right, there we go. That's what it is, Ollie! Exclamation mark save, matey. Right, we've only got 1 stored there, but it's getting it all the way up here. Right, okay. That track, my goods is here. I could bring this all the way across and then up to Dulverton. Yeah, I have, thank you. I haven't worked tomorrow, I can't drink anything, can I? I've got to work out how to get, because I'm going to ask for help in chat now, guys. So if anybody's played this game, if you can help me out here. I'm struggling with getting stuff to show up on here, because I don't think I'm running a cargo train. That's what I'm not running at the moment. I'm not running a cargo train, so I need to work out how this is done, because I'm not sure myself. So how I understand it is, whatever cargo I have here, it will get picked up by the cargo train, because when I highlight that, it shows that it's feeding this. That's passengers, so I'm not worried about that. It should be feeding this cargo bay here. So if I get, just to test it, I just want to test something out here, but it needs to be a completed product. That needs goods. I just want to work out how I can get cargo to show up at this cargo bay here so that I can transport it, and I'm not sure how to do it at all. I've got no idea, because I'm not getting anything at my stations. I thought you would see the cargo here like you do here, but I'm not seeing any of it. Now where's that picking up from? Right, that's picking up at the right side. That's the blue line there, which is oil. It's that one. There's two on that. This one's just coming up now. Yeah, they've got a fair way to travel, they have. This is just turning the corner now. So that's this one just coming in. But it's my train, it's my cargo at the trains that I'm struggling with. This is where I'm struggling here. Why I've got no cargo waiting. Nothing at all. If I've got oil waiting at one of these as much as I have. When was it? How do I get it over to here? I know what I'll do. I'm just going to create a route and see what happens. Go from here to here. I want to see what happens. Or it doesn't. See, it's not feeding this one. That is not feeding this one either. Because when I highlight it, that does not highlight. So that's going to have to go. Get rid of that. It's too far to come this way. Oh, okay. So how do I manage this one now? Production begins when it knows there is a visible destination to put in place. So goods do not. Do you already have a... Right, okay. All right. So that's it then. Okay, thank you for that. Right. So... where else do I have cargo? That's not being fed by that one. Thank you for that one, Crown. I need to look at that then, don't I? I've got no cargo here. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a test. Now it's going to cost me 41 million we're at the moment, guys. I'm going to do a test just to check this thing out. So that one's being fed by that one. So all I need to do is get... We're going to go for what's close. I've got nothing that's close that I can transport. I only want to move a completed product. I don't want to... I can try it. I can try it just to test it out. I'll try it just to test it. If we go from here... Oh, I think I get what you're saying as well. I'm kind of milling over what you've said. I'm trying to understand what you said. So I can't just arrange for the barrels to go there unless the train has probably something like, where would you make fuel? Unless it has something like that as a destination. I think that's what you're trying to say. Same as when you're doing your depots. It will only start to produce when it's got a destination. Thank you. Right. So, but my cargo line is on the outside. So if we look at it from this way, tax do, how are you? So if I look at it from this way, and yeah, I've got a, what I've got is, I'm just trying to work out, penny pincher. Don't take any additional loans until 2050. Oh, I got an achievement. Woo! Wonderful. I got an achievement for not taking a loan. I'm at 42 million at the moment, guys. So that's being fed from there. Okay. So I could actually get bricks are coming into here, aren't there? So I could get, but they're very, very slow. I just find everything so far away without using rail. That should be doing that nicely now, look. Right, 90%. I've got to sort this one out. I might as well do a test here, hadn't I, guys? I might as well test it at Torquay. Got no choice, really. I might as well test it here, which means if I make a if I just do a cargo one, if I make a cargo rail line here, just going over to, we're not feeding it either. That's the problem. If we're not feeding it, it's not going to make a... It's racking my brains, this is. It's racking my brain. Am I wrong in thinking that you can only do... Am I wrong in thinking that you can only do a... You can only do a station at the town. I couldn't put a station here that would pick up and travel all the way over here. Can't go there anyway, it's got to go. Right, but I have a harbour next to a resource. Okay. Okay, thank you, Tex. Right, okay. Yeah, I can't use... You can't do that here, can you? I don't think you can do that here. Let me just... No, because you won't get a harbour in these. No, I didn't think you'd be able to. Can? No, I don't want to... I really don't want to do that. Because this is not really what you'd use it for, is it? I don't think. Could, I suppose, in a way. Yeah, I suppose in a way you could. Guess I need to set up a route for it, even though I didn't want to buy a ship for it. So it will still travel down here all right, won't it, depending on what you use? Because even if I'm just going to test something out here. Cargo harbour. I don't want passenger, they can go by. But even if I set that there, do you still have to connect it by a road? I'm just testing things, guys, only because I've got money to waste at the moment. Well, that needs to be connected, but that's too far from here anyway. So I don't understand that. I don't. It's because I'm not understanding it, I think. Yeah, I'm not understanding that. That's not working right. No, that's not working. Build a large dock. That's the same anyway. Pedestrian entrance. Just trying to work out how this thing goes together, this. Oh, it's already got one on it for landing, which means it wants to dock. I just don't understand this. You've got to learn and start from somewhere. So I must have a road. There must be a road, but that's too far from here to capture this. I don't understand that bit. That's still too far, that is. Right, that works, but when you highlight that, it's not highlighting this, so it's not going to feed it, is it? Never done the ship on this, never. Get rid of that first. Yeah, because when you highlight that, it needs to be a lot closer. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. No, that ain't going to work. That's not going to work at all. I can't do that. So I'm going to struggle now because I need to work cargo. I need to spend time on cargo and work out how this is doing. Right. Got to understand this. That's only feeding that one, so I've got to move this. I've got to work this out, guys. I've got to work this out. I'm going to change things. I just want to work out how this thing... I'm going to do it. Let's do it properly as well. 50. Let's do it properly. If you're going to do it properly. Else don't do it at all. Going from here. Right, let's have a look, because that's touching now. Still doesn't work. Right, so I'm going to have to move that. What have I got going in here? So it's the oil. According to this, Mr. T has coming in with an outstanding hose. Wow. Mr. T's back on forms, and do we not love it? Mr. T, thank you very, very much for your host and for your viewers.
You ready?
Looks like you need to set it to stop if you want to do that. Yeah. Thank you very much for that host, Mr. T. Much appreciated. The first host of 2020 was from Mr. T. I don't know if I've got a mod in here that can do a shout out for Mr. T, please. If you don't mind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Voxbull, good evening. Hope you are well. Happy 2020. So I've got to move this, or just for a test, I need to. I'm just going to try this. G Goofer. How are you? Blazing Chaos. Woo, woo, woo. Hello, how are you? Mr. Blazing Chaos. Wonderful. I'm just going to test this. Wonderful. That's what I like to hear. Right, so that will feed that. And I've only done that because I can actually move this one over to here. I just want to check that what I'm trying to do is going to work. So if I go from, I'm just going to test this. If I go bread from here, bread from here to here, and I'm just going to put this as a test route. Just a test route for my cargo. That's all it is. It's just a test route. That's all this is. Thank you very, very much for that follow, sir. So that's a test route. Okay. Just to see what will happen. Get it from here. I'm just going to put one vehicle on it at the moment. It's going to be something cheap. Just to test it out. I think it was on that one. Drop it on the test route. On the test route. Right, that's gone onto the test route. Let's see what happens. We'll watch that. It should. Yeah, it should work its way. Just a test. If it starts bringing bread over there, because am I right in thinking that it should stack it all up so you can see it, or will it not do that? Or is it just the way I'm thinking? Not got too far to go. Because I can then get that bread. It won't take bread either, will it? That's the difference. On the old, yeah, it won't take bread there. What needs bread? Who needs bread? Who else needs bread? Right, okay, so we've not got cargo here, so if I set a cargo one up here, have a look how we do this. How do we do this? I think I can do it through, I can do that through here, can't I? Right, so let's go cargo. Platform. Cargo platform. Put a track down as well. Drop that there for now. I'm probably doing this wrong, you know, guys. Put that there for now. That's just the... I should have put it up here, shouldn't I, to be honest? Can't get rid of it from that now, can I? Well, right, let's just drop this here. Drop it here. And then we are going to... So I've got... I don't think I need to put anything else on there. I'm not quite sure. So now we can run. Is that cargo? So we can run this now from the back of here over to the other one. That's what I'm thinking of doing. I can run that hopefully from the back of this one. Although this road looks a little bit... Look at that. Looks a bit dodgy, doesn't it? God, that looks dodgy. I should have flattened the road there. Let's just try this and see how I get on. I want it to kind of run alongside it as well. Not going to let me. It's not going to let me because of this road. So I'm going to have to sort this road out as well. Thank you. Right, taking some of the track with it, but I'm not that bothered. See, it won't. Right, there we go. Right, okay. I've just closed that road off at the moment, which has leveled the track off anyway. Are they still running? Yeah, they're fine. They're still running. That's okay. All these windows absolutely wind me up at times. Now I've got to do that again. I've got to get rid of that. Got to get rid of this. So I can get it to run alongside. I literally want it running alongside that one. There we go. Right, okay. There we go. No, it won't connect to this part here. Yeah, it won't connect to that part there, so I'm going to have to put a bit of a kink in it. Oh, the game! Oh, the game! Oh, the game! Let's just drag it out of here a little bit. Then come over. That's it. There we go. We managed to do it. We managed to do it. There we go. Right, so we managed to do that. I'm going to struggle here because it goes underground. Oh, good God. Can you not press tab or something to get rid of this window? No. Oh, 50, what are you doing? I'm looking at what this is costing me as well, by the way, guys. Not a problem, not a problem, Dev, not a problemo. I think that's going underground. Can you hear the rubble? Let's do it. Let's do it this way. Might be easier. Oh, it's costing me so much money as well. Right, so that's okay. I've got an issue going off here, which I'm going to look at. Why? Why, Geordie? Why would I want to go and put Newcastle on my map? Away, man! I think I'm doing better than HS1 here, look. Look at that. Got to be a lot cheaper. It's not going to go £50 million. Oh, it's not going to go £50 million overspent. Let's put it that way. Right, I'm going to have to do that. Just to finish that off, because there's something it doesn't like here. What does it not like? There we go. I went as far as I could go with that one. That's what that is. 50 is now creating HS1. There we go. Put Nottingham instead. I would if I was doing anything. Why would I go and put Newcastle on there? I want to know so I can do mine there. You can, yes you can. There's a mod that you can get which is in the shape of England, and it has got everything on it, and it's already set for you. Although when you actually play this game, you can set a lot of the you can change a lot of the names anyway, so it doesn't really matter, you know, where you are. I could change these to any. Right, now I've got to split away. I've got to split away. Come on. Come on, you can do it. About there. No. Curve's not. That curve was just a bit too much. You talking to me? Oh, okay. You're right, the good lady's talking to me as well about something. In other words, you've just chucked a load of junk in it. Hello? What, you know me, whatever you want to do, I'm fine with it. Whatever. Whatever's easier for you. No, that's... Why can't I... Do you know something? I'm talking to the guys. Why can I not get this just to do... Right, we'll try it from there, guys. You know what I want it to do? I want it to just split here and join up with that one. I don't want it to do a curve. I don't want it to do a curve. Start at the other end. You know if it works. You know when you know if that works, Ollie, I'll beat you up. No. Oh, it's got to go further back. Just got to go further back. It will work, but I've got to go further back. But thank you, Ollie. That should work. Remove those platforms and put them other side of the track. Does it matter? Oh, yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, that's another way of doing it. But to be honest, I don't think it matters. I want it to separate. But yeah, thank you for that, Mr. DR. Mr. Drew. But yeah, good idea. But I'm going to stick with my initial thought because that will work, as crazy as it seems. There we go. We did it. We did it. It still works. We did it. Mr. Drew had a brew. It works. Right, so. Okay. There's something I've done that's wrong because it's telling me something's not working. Drop bread. Kitchen. What's that about? What's happened? What has happened? It's upset something. So I've got to check my routes now. Look. There's oh, it's that road. Ah, that's what I've done. Remember the road that I yeah, it's messed up that road, which is here, isn't it? Right, I've got to reroute this lot here. You know what I'll do? Yes, I know what I will do. If I do this, so it's more on a flat. Right, solve the problem, look, straight away. Solve the problem. I'm going to take this away as well. Looks bad, don't it? Oh, come on, 50. You can do better than that. Let's get rid of it. That looks horrible. I'm sorry. I don't have OCD. I just have... I want it to look nice. I don't want it to look like I've bodged it. How can I change that? Because it can't make that road, that route. Let's see if it'll... It may fix itself if I do this. Let's have a look. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that works. I'm happy with that. It's this that's doing me up. That. And even if I use this leveler... equal. Oh, there we go. Take it from the T. Oh, across here you mean? Well, let me see if I can level this up a bit first. That's supposed to equal. That's supposed to equal it. Okay. But you still want me to go from here, in other words. No, it won't go from that either. You know what? I'm going to redo the whole of this. I'm going to redo all that. Yeah, I'm going to just redo all that. I could have brought that all the way across here down there. Yeah, it's just because I don't like... I mean, this road was already there, guys. I think all I've done is just tried to upgrade it, but I'd need to do a whole new thing here. I know I do. It's just not right. It just doesn't work right. But because I've run the routes already, it's disconnecting them. I'm going to just try... And it's two different levels because it's going into a... Well, that'll work. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, I think that works. That'll work. Everything else seems to be okay now. That'll work. I know it's not brilliant, but it works. Right, okay, so... Right, so I've got to set up... Just to start with, I've got to set up a route which is going to be a new line from here to there. This is just a test route at the moment. Where are we? Kitchen. Right. Okay. So we've done a test route to Hitchin. See how that goes. So then now we've got to put a train on it. So the only way I'm going to get a train on that now, by putting another depot. I've got one here, but I'd have to make a crossover, wouldn't I? I'd have to do a crossover from 2. Or I could put another one of these. Oh, I don't know. Have a look. Have a quick look. I could actually run it from this side, to be honest. Although there is one here. I could make a crossover to this line. Then I'm going to have to put a signal on it, aren't I? There we go. So what it will do is it'll bring this train out of here onto that line, put a signal on it, that one will continue going. Probably the only thing I can do. To save money. Right, so let's look at the vehicles because they are quite expensive. That's 30 million. Oh, I can't even afford any of these. We're going to have to go for diesel. 7. We'll go for that one to start with, and it's pure cargo. Add. Cargo. So we are carrying, that one carries bread. Just to test it, we'll do one of those. I think, is there not one that does all? No. I'm gonna leave it at that one just to test it out, see if I've got it right. If I've got it wrong, yeah, just to test it out, because that takes all cargo and we've got bread going there at the moment. That's 8 million just for a test. 8 million just to test something. And it's going to cost me 156,000 a year to keep this thing on the road. That's just that one. I don't know how else I can do it. I've got to learn this, and I can't see any other way. We're going to get to 100,000 goods transported soon, guys. going to eat into a chunk. We're at 52 million at the moment. It's going to eat into a massive chunk. I kind of want to do the test and I don't want to do the test. Because the thing with this game is you don't buy anything back. Nothing gets bought back. And it's on the green line anyway, so...
You
I
ready?
kind of want to and I don't. Scaffy. Thank you very, very much for the follow. I kind of want to and I don't want to. You see what I mean, guys? The one... I know. Just do it. Right, I've done it. Honestly, you guys. I've done it now, look. So I'm going to blame you, Geordie. I'm going to blame you. There we go. Right, let's have a look at this thing coming out. $8 million for that. Let's see if it crosses over as well. There we go. So we're on. Not bad. It's not bad speed. We'll have to go inside when it goes under the tunnel, guys. There we go. It's not that bad. $75 we're doing. Still at 75. It's not too bad. It works. It goes fast. It's quicker than the others. I think that's all that matters. It's a lot quicker than the rest. Right, we've got a crazy bend here. It should slow down on that bend. Oh, Mr. Ketsui! It goes down to 50 and then it's speeding back up now. No, it wouldn't have done. Right, so do you see what issue I'm having then, look? Oh, hang on a second. It won't have done, will it? It won't pick anything up from here. Because we've got to get it to the other one, that's why. It won't have picked nothing up from here. We were just laying the track as a test, weren't we, for cargo. So we've done that. It should be picking bread up here. But I don't think it's dropped any off anyway, look. That's only carrying wheat. We haven't done that yet. I need to look at these. Who's got bread? Right, they've got bread. But they're not going. Where are they going? I think I know what's going off. They're dropping it straight to the drop-off point here. Yeah, they're dropping it straight here. So what I'm going to... Yeah, they're dropping it straight here. That's what they're doing. See where he... Truck's looking a bit battered. He's going to probably drop that. I'm going to have to change the route. I've got to change the route on this. Is he going to go down here? Yeah. Then he's going to drop it down here somewhere. I'm sure he's dropping it straight. Can't believe he's even stopping at the traffic lights. Where are they taking my bread? Oh, they might be taking it here now. We'll see where they're going. We're losing a lot of money, you know. We are now losing a lot of money. If they do not turn right, no, right, where are they going? Oh, they're on that line. Okay, I've got to put trucks there. I've got to do this because they're not dropping here. You're getting dropped 2 trains, I think. No, only one's cargo. I don't think I've set a route. Let me just check. I don't think I've set a route, to be honest. Yeah, I have. I need to work out what's on that route. It's bread. It was a test, wasn't it? Right, so test cargo. Let's see what traffic's on test cargo. Right, we've only put the one little truck on it, didn't we? That's what we did. Here he is. He's here, look. Here he comes. He's here, look. And he hasn't picked anything up by looks of things. So what is he? This right, I need to work out what he's doing. Let's check this. Can't work out what he's doing. Because it says there's 12 waiting here. As we've got 12 waiting. I need to get that cargo thing sorted out. I think I've got too many going here as well, look, because he's dropping off. He's picking up. He's dropping off. That's what the issue is at the moment. They're picking up before he's getting it. Right, so he's dropped those off. Now he should go back round and pick them up, I think. I need to move them over to this side. So what I need to do on that particular track is I need to get that one. I need to get this one moved over. So the test route I need to move over. How did we do that one? Remember right, how did I do that? I think it was terminals and then highlight that one and put 2. So that one should just pick up from this side. Have a look if I've done that right. That's one. Leeds lad, wow, I haven't spoken to you for a while. How are you? Is that right? When I click that, I'll put him on 2 because I think it was on 1 anyway. And I need to find out where he is for a start. Where are you? Overview. Where are you? I just want to get this one sorted out. Speed this up. I am absolutely fine. Just trying to work out how to get this cargo route sorted out. Other than that. So has he already been? He's not picking anything up, is he? Where the hell's he off? Oh, right, okay. Right, so that's the pickup. That's what I need to sort out. Can't get this right, can I? Terminal. Test. That's that side, that's that side, I would assume. See, they're getting there way before he's getting there. What is this game called? Transport Fever 2. He's getting there. Everyone's getting there way before he's getting there. Look, that's what the problem is. I've got too many coming from this particular place. That's what it is. That's not going to work. And even if you look at it, we're still getting 35 in. There's just too many picking up from here. By the time he's getting there, there's nothing for him to pick up. Look, he's here, look. There is nothing for him to pick up. And he's not going to wait. I can put the waiting time. I can put his waiting time longer. Because as he drops off... Right, he should have picked that up. But he's not. See? He's not picking anything up. And look, that bread's just been dropped. No, never apologise, mate. Look, we know life gets in the way and everything. Do not worry about that. I totally understand that people have got things to do. Oh, we're back on 4 odd million plus. I just don't get what's going off with this. I think I'm going to have to watch. I'm going to have to do a bit, not necessarily cheating, but I'm going to have to watch and find out how the cargo bays work properly, because I'm not getting it, because he really should have picked that up. I think I might have to look at his waiting time. See if I can work that one out. I want to work out his waiting time, look, because we've got test. Right, we're there, look. Because frequency is 8 minutes, but he needs to wait longer, he does. No, it's not hard to play. It's not a hard game to play, I promise you. Train cargo to lead, so we're taking nothing on there, and it's not. Let's have a look. Train routes. Right, that's the one we've just set. That one I'm going to set. That's the next train route, which is going to go to Nottingham, not over to Nottingham, over to. You got Leek, Dulverton, and Hitchin. It's going to go over to Hitchin, I think. No, Hitchin's set. So it's got to be Dulverton then. Well, we put Retford on it, but I don't know why. There must be an issue with the train thing to Retford or somewhere, because that's not showing anything. That's the test route. But I'm not getting anything on that, and I don't know why he's not picking nothing up. I can set a filter so he only picks bread up, but I don't think I should. And he's already cost us minus 56. So do you know what? I'm taking him off. I'm taking him off because at the moment I can't really afford to. What you call it, to do that. So he's going, and I'm going to look at that around how slower than other trucks. And yeah, but it's it's not necessarily about that. I'm going to close that route down. So I've closed that down now. There's no test route there. I'm going to look at something and work out how to do this, because I'm doing something wrong and I'm not understanding it properly, even when you guys are telling me in chat, and I don't know why. Because really, for me, I should be able to just set a cargo route up, which is what I've done. Then everything should be stacking up on here that needs to go. Yeah, but it's not. Even if that's the case, I've got too much, Geordie. I've got far too much coming out of that bay. That's what the problem is. If you look at this bay here, if I look at the route, I've got 3. You can look at the colours. 1, 2, 3. I've already got 3 lots coming out of there, and it's not producing enough to keep them 3 going. That's the problem I've got as well. So I need to make another one. Bread's not too bad. Bread's quite easy to make. Add a dirt road. No. Bread's not too bad because I'm feeding everything. I think I need to feed that more. That's what I need to do. I need to get these 2 to feed that as well. But look at this. You see the amount of stock that's hanging around waiting here? Then you'll understand where I'm coming from. Look at all this just sat there waiting to be collected. Now that's going to be down to how it's being picked up. And these are only small trucks. When you look at this one, I think he's going to turn. Which way is he going to turn? Right, so he's doing fine. And he's going to pick up 13. No sooner does he pick up 13, it's been replaced. Which is what I would have expected. So I need to look at these routes. And he's right, because he's picking up from the right terminal, you see, and I can flick it over to go this side. And these are only small trucks. And that's got some distance to travel to drop it off here. And I've got that on 2 routes as well. Yeah, I'm going to separate these routes as well. Yeah, I've got to do a lot of housekeeping. I've got to separate those routes. I'm going to get one route going in, set another route. Because now, there's nothing there hardly, look. See, when it's full, it's full. 52, and I'm losing. Got to save the game as well. Right, guys, that's going to be it for 50. I'm going to have to look at something and work out. Dave, I've definitely got to do that. I'm going to watch some cargo routes and find out how it's set up. Let's just check this as well. Because we've got that route set for cargo. That's set for cargo. Which is fine. Yeah, that's set for cargo. I've got to move this anyway in order to carry on over to Dulverton. And once I've got them all linked, that should be okay. Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. Guys, I am done. I'm just having a quick check to see who's getting what. Is Dulverton getting its... See, Dulverton's getting its bricks. We have got getting all of its tools, so that's fine. So we've only got to get fuel, we've only got to get goods, and we've only got to get tools over here. Now tools are doing fine, so we'll get there. It's a lovely game to play. I like the way it gets my mind going. Kind of gets me a little bit annoyed that I can't understand how to do the cargo properly, but guess what? I will get it. Guys, you have been watching the 50 Plus Gamer. I'm going to get this, and it's going to be great. I've got work in the morning, so tomorrow. What day are we on today? Thursday. So tomorrow is Friday. Okay. So, Empire. If you can set up, I think we might do. To be honest, I think we'll do Cessnas and we'll fly around England. I think that's what we'll do. And then what we'll do is to break it up, we'll try and do most of the airports in England, and then to break it up so we don't get fed up, on probably the 3rd or the 4th Friday we'll just drop a commercial flight in to keep us on our toes. I think that's what we'll do. So I will be back tomorrow with Friday Flight Night with the squad members. I'm going to say that it's going to probably be a Cessna flight as we fly around England. Guys, I want to thank you very much for the follows. Have been absolutely brilliant this evening. Been amazing. The resubs have been really good. I'm kind of really surprised on the resubs. And we had a £10 donation dropped into the stream, which was absolutely brilliant, which was nice for 2020. So guys, I will wish you all the very best. Thank you all for coming in and watching me devour this game. We're up to 53 million. Okay, I will probably be back on this game, I'll say Saturday, because I'm going to do it Saturday. Definitely going to do it Saturday. So I will probably devour this game again on Saturday when I have had a chance to look through some how to do cargo videos. Guys, you've been watching the 50 Plus Gamer. Thank you very, very much, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you.
You ready?
The 50 Plus Gamer. 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 The 50 Plus Gamer Squad.
You ready?
The 50 plus gamers show. 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 The 50 plus gamers show.